Hey, I'm Phil from Contemplative Chaos.
And I'm Cecilia.
And thanks for tuning into our channel about parent-child bonding through shared activities. So today we are making secret boxes. So we've already made some secret boxes for our other children. So this is Dominic's with this beautiful spelted beech top right here. So this box opens with centrifugal force. You just spin it and it opens up. Give it a quick toss and now it's locked. I will post a link in the description on how you can make this box. The other box is Cecilia's box, and we made this one and designed it ourselves. You want to show this one? And this secret box opens with a magnet. So you put the magnet right there, and you open it up. And now when you close it, take the magnet away, it locks in place and you can't open it. So we're going to make a third secret box for our other daughter on lease. And hers will actually be a hexagon shape, because we're cool like that. Have the same magnetic lock as this one right here. So let's get started. So for the first part of this project, we're going to cut the wood. So we're actually going to make an octagon to start. That way I have a lot less wood to hollow out in the middle. And because most of this is starting with a saw, the table saw, I'm going to do this without Cecilia. I still have these little gaps right there. So this angle right here is too narrow. And after measuring them all, looks like a lot of them are half a degree off. So they should be 60, and I'm getting roughly 59.3, 59.6. So what I'm gonna do is try to just take off a little bit. I readjusted the jointer, set it to 60.5 degrees. If you are trying to do these angles like this, digital protractor is an absolute must. That's 60 degrees. Not really a gap right there, so the glue can sit in there well. So we'll glue this one up. So all my rubber bands were breaking. They kept just severing, cutting right in half. So I got these little workout elastics and tied a alpine butterfly knot, and it's holding up really well. Celia decided to join me. Say hi. Okay, so we're gonna do this, keep it right around the top here, at the top 1/8 of an inch, and do that. So all the way around. Nice and slow. This tape has been ripping on me. Ta-da!
It's so good.
Okay. So you hold it like this for a hot minute. Okay, all good. So we're just gonna let it dry. Okay. So we finally have Cecilia down here, and we're going to start doing some wood turning. We mounted this on a lathe, and we're going to turn down the inside of this so it's circular. And we're going to keep the outside of this a hexagon. Put your hand over here, okay, like this. You want to get closer than that. Okay, so, no, your hand has to be like that, okay? And we're going to go nice and slow. There's too much force. So now we're going to switch to the square bit here, this carbide insert, and we're going to cut in a 1/4 inch by 5/8 groove. That's where the lid's going to go for this box. I'm thinking we're not going to make it completely round all the way down. We just want it to round off the beginning of it. Okay, there you go.
Need to wear this nice and slow here.
Most of the box is maple. It's a very light maple, so we're going to contrast that with some black walnut. And we're going to cut a part out here for the bottom or the top lid, whatever you want to call it. And this is going to have the secret opening. Looks like 4 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so 4 3/8. And then do 4 3/8 up. We have the lid of the box, the hexagon we're going to make, and we're going to turn this on the lathe. But before we do that, we need to drill a hole. We're going to put a plastic tube in the hole. You have your magnets. One's at North Pole, one's at South Pole, and opposites attract. You flip this around, and the same poles repel. You put this inside the plastic straw as a visual, and you can see that they're repelling. It acts as a magnetic spring. Now, the key here is a stronger magnet. You can actually bring the two together. It closes up that gap. And if these are dowels right here, those can release from the locking holes. And when you take the magnet away, they push again against the locking holes. And that's how it locks. So to find the center, you take one of these hoobie doobies, put it right there, and that'll be the center, okay? And we're gonna mount that onto the lathe.
Dad, it's all the way to the side.
Well, then you messed up. So you keep moving it. You gotta take your hand and keep it like this. Okay, and make sure it's the same on both sides here. There you go. So that'll be the center. We need to mount this onto the chuck. And in order to do that, we're going to glue a donut shape onto there. So we're going to glue this onto there. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot. That's good. Perfect. Before we turn this on a lathe, we're going to cut the corners off with a bandsaw. And now we're going to put it on the chuck. You want this to be just below center. Now look over here. Roll up your sleeves. You don't want anything getting caught. Alright, just do this. Whoa, you want to hold it straight on pretty much. So these carbide inserts are scraping tools, and they're just gonna scrape right flat surface. Whoa. Okay, so we have the little nails cut off, and we have the magnets on the nails. Now we got to figure out how long to cut the nails to, because right now they're too long. We want just enough. So we're going to put them into this clear straw here. So now what we're going to do, we're going to mimic the thickness of this block of wood here. So he's got a piece of wood, and we're going to take this, put it right in the middle. You got a little hole right there. We're going to take a magnet and, oh, wrong pole. And we're simulating what the lock's going to look like. Right now this is fully contracted, so there's about a 1/4 inch gap in the middle, and we're going to mark that nail right there. So Slade's going to mark it. Is it writing? It's not writing, huh?
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, we have a fresh marker now. Let's mark that line right there. Okay, now the last thing we have to do is put the straw in there. And we're just using a regular straw. You can get these anywhere. It's about a 1/4 inch hole, so just drill a 1/4 inch hole, and we're going to cut it off right there. You want to hold it? You want to hold it? Okay, so we are back in epoxy. We're going to be putting some epoxy into the routed out word, Anie. That's her nickname. And we're going to start with some 2-part epoxy. You got the resin and the hardener. This is Slade's first time doing some epoxy, so this should be fun. 25 mil line, okay? Be very careful, okay? So this is the hardener. The more hardener you put in there, the faster it's going to get hard, okay?
Are we gonna put a wall?
We're going to do a little more than 25 because we kind of already got more than 25 on the bottom. So we want it to set a little faster, so we're going to set up just a smidgen above 50.
Is Anie in bed?
And this goes a lot smoother than the other one.
Busy, get in
I don't know
bed.
if anyone heard that, but a Lego just dropped into the toilet upstairs. It's crazy what goes on over there. Come on.
So I'm gonna make a dolphin for Annalise's box, and I'm gonna use blue, white, and black.
It's adorable. That's good. You don't need too much. So we're gonna take the little tiny magnet right there and stick it in that little hole. Okay. Oh, good. Hey, Benny.
So you use this to walk?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put this on my back and I'm gonna walk. This. So you can take this.
And that is how you make a secret box. It stays closed when you shake it.
Dad, what's inside?
That is a secret. But the key to it is a little dolphin, which unlocks the box. Get moved around a little bit. There you go. And the treasure is right there. You want to keep those away from little hands like 3-year-olds and 5-year-olds. And when you're done, put the lock back on. And if you want, you can store the key right in the top magnet. And that is how you make a secret box. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more of this kind of content. Till next time, see ya.